Imagine possessing the same razor-sharp strategic mindset as the rulers who dominated Europe, the visionary CEOs who built billion-dollar empires, and the trailblazing leaders who shaped the course of history. Now, imagine unlocking the secrets. They used to rise to power, secrets so potent, so brutally honest, that they've been studied, debated, and even banned for over 500 years. In 1513, one man dared to write a book that stripped away the illusions of morality and exposed the raw mechanics of power. That man was Niccolò Machiavelli, and his book, The Prince, remains one of the most controversial and influential works ever written. Kings, presidents, and titans of industry have pored over its pages not just to conquer others, but to understand. The unvarnished truths of human nature. Machiavelli didn't sugarcoat reality. He saw past the polite facades of society and revealed how power truly operates, how it's gained, maintained, and lost. His insights are as relevant today as they were in the Renaissance. Whether you're a CEO, an entrepreneur, an artist, or simply someone who refuses to be taken advantage of, Machiavelli's principles offer a masterclass in strategy and self-preservation. Here's the kicker. You don't have to aspire to rule nations or crush competitors to benefit from his wisdom. Even if you never plan to wield power over others, understanding Machiavelli's ideas can arm you against those who do. As the ancient proverb goes, better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. In The Prince, Machiavelli distilled his observations into 8 timeless principles so potent that they've been adopted by the most relentless leaders in history. These aren't just theories, they're battle-tested strategies for navigating the complexities of power, influence, and human behavior. So, are you ready to step into the mind of a master strategist? To uncover the truths that have shaped empires and defined legacies? Whether you seek to defend yourself, outmaneuver competitors, or simply understand the world more deeply, Machiavelli's The Prince is your guide to mastering the game of power. Principle 1. Master the art of adaptability. Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times. Success isn't about having one perfect strategy. It's about being flexible enough to adapt when circumstances change. Think about companies like Netflix, which started as a DVD rental service, but evolved into a streaming giant. The world changes, and those who adapt survive. No matter how good Plan A is, always have plans B and C ready. Principle 2. Understanding fear versus love. Machiavelli famously said, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." While this may sound harsh, it's remarkably relevant in today's professional context. He observed that when people merely like their leader, they choose when to show loyalty. They might miss deadlines, deliver subpar work, or prioritize other relationships over their commitments. But when they respect and fear their leader's authority, they think twice before underperforming because they know there will be consequences. Consider Steve Jobs. He wasn't known for being the nicest boss, but his demanding standards pushed Apple to create revolutionary products. People feared disappointing him, and that fear drove excellence. Principle 3. The fox and the lion. One must be a fox to recognize traps and a lion to frighten wolves. This is arguably Machiavelli's most brilliant insight. Success requires 2 seemingly opposite qualities: the cunning of a fox to spot dangers and the strength of a lion to overcome challenges. In today's world, this means being smart enough to identify opportunities and threats, while having the courage to act decisively when needed. You can't be one-sided and expect to be a good leader, decision maker, or problem solver. Look at Elon Musk's handling of Twitter X's acquisition. He showed the cunning of a fox in positioning himself initially and the strength of a lion in making dramatic changes once in control. By backing a president with his platform, he doubled his wealth. Principle 4. The power of perception. Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are. Machiavelli understood something crucial about human psychology. People judge based on appearances. This isn't about being fake. It's about recognizing that managing your image is as important as developing your skills. In today's digital age, this principle is more relevant than ever. Whether you're building a personal brand or leading a team, perception matters. For instance, muggers on the street think twice before attacking a confident person walking with purpose, while they target those who appear distracted. Principle 5. Strategic action versus force. Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception. Many misunderstand this principle, thinking Machiavelli advocates dishonesty. Instead, he's teaching efficiency. Why waste resources on direct confrontation when you can achieve your goals through strategy and smart positioning? In business, this might mean finding market niches rather than competing head-on with established players. Toyota exemplifies this principle. Instead of competing directly with American manufacturers on large cars, they identified an untapped niche for smaller, fuel-efficient vehicles. This strategic entry point eventually made them the world's largest automaker. Principle 6. The importance of timing. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Machiavelli emphasized that timing is everything. Being right isn't enough. You need to act at the right moment. Many people eventually reach the correct conclusion, but those who succeed are the ones who realize and act on it first. Principle 7. Managing your circle. The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him. This tip is particularly relevant today. Your success is directly influenced by the people you surround yourself with. Machiavelli advises judging individuals not just by their words, but by the quality of their network and associates. Principle 8. The art of decision-making. I'm not interested in preserving the status quo. I want to overthrow it. While this sounds revolutionary, Machiavelli is actually teaching us about innovation and decisive action. He observed that maintaining the current situation is often more dangerous than taking calculated risks to improve it. Machiavelli's genius wasn't in teaching manipulation, but in showing us how the world really works, stripped of idealistic illusions. His principles have endured for 5 centuries because they speak to fundamental truths about human nature and power dynamics. Whether you're building a career, running a business, or striving to achieve your goals, these insights can help you make better strategic decisions. Now that you understand these timeless principles, which one will you apply first? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you gained any wisdom from this, give back some love and subscribe. See you in the next one, and remember, the path to true wisdom is a journey, not a destination.